Ever wondered what happens when the King's Guard break their legendary stoic demeanor? In When Royal Guards Break Character and Fight Back, you'll witness the rare moments when patience wears thin and the guards step in to defend their duty and themselves. From stubborn tourists ignoring every warning to unexpected reactions that leave everyone stunned, these clips show why you should never push their limits. Stick around to see the incredible discipline and authority that make these moments unforgettable. This elderly lady probably had the shock of her life. You can almost hear her tour guide's voice echoing in her mind. Don't mess with the King's Guard or their horses. But nope, she just had to lean in for that perfect photo. It's like she thought these stoic guards were just part of the scenery, right? But oh boy, reality check. The horse gave her a swift reminder that this isn't a petting zoo. Watching this, you can't help but feel a mix of secondhand embarrassment and sympathy. Lesson of the day? When it comes to the King's Guard, it's better to admire from a safe distance.
King overlook. Oh my God.
This scene is equal parts frustrating and baffling. Can you believe this lady actually left her house just to argue with a royal guard on duty? The guard clearly told her to move not once, but twice, and she just stood there, stubborn as ever. Meanwhile, another person with a broken arm managed to move without a complaint. I mean, come on. And the way she looked so worn out? She probably needed a nap more than this unnecessary face-off. Honestly, just the tiniest nudge might have sent her straight into dreamland. Lesson learned. When a guard tells you to move, don't test their patience. They've got a job to do. Imagine stepping out of your house, ready for the perfect day, only to end up getting knocked out by a horse. Yep, that's exactly what this lady unknowingly signed up for when she went all in to snap that perfect picture. You can almost see her thought process. This angle is going to be epic. But, spoiler alert, the horse wasn't feeling the same vibe. The result? A swift, unexpected, and downright humbling lesson in respecting boundaries. Pro tip: if the royal guards don't react, their horses definitely will. Let's hope she learned that the best photos don't involve risking a collision with a 1,200-pound animal. This was the ultimate I told you so moment. The horse biting her arm, her panicked yells for help, and get this.
Ow! 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 He's got my, help me! He's got my arm!
The warning sign literally right above her head. It's like the universe was screaming, you should have read the sign. This scene looked less like an accident and more like a live demo for tourists. This is what happens when you ignore the rules and get way too close. Seriously, if this doesn't make everyone back up and follow the guidelines, nothing will. It's a tough way to learn, but hey, that's what happens when curiosity clashes with a horse that's had enough of personal space invaders.
Ow! 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 He's got my, help me! He's got my arm!
This kid takes the crown for the most ridiculous attempt at grabbing attention. Not only did he embarrass himself in front of everyone, but he also managed to mess up his life record forever. All for some quick, meaningless content? Seriously? It's moments like these that make you wonder if some people leave their common sense at home before stepping out. He wasn't just arrested on the spot, and rightfully so, but you can't help but think he needed a bit more than just a slap on the wrist. Maybe a solid dose of reality, or as I like to call it, a serious brain reset. You know, something to remind him that guards aren't props, and breaking the law is not entertainment. The whole situation feels like a sad reflection on how far some people will go to be viral. Spoiler alert, It's not worth ruining your reputation over a few seconds of internet fame. Hopefully, this incident taught him that respect and boundaries matter, whether it's with the King's Guard or life in general. This so-called princess in a yellow dress must have thought she was living in her own fairy tale. She casually waltzed right across the fence, like the palace grounds were her personal playground. The audacity! It's like she believed her outfit granted her some sort of royal immunity. Spoiler alert, it didn't. The guard's shove was swift and deserved, though honestly, it felt like she got off way too easy. A little more enforcement might have actually taught her a real lesson about respecting boundaries. It's not every day you see someone acting like rules don't apply to them, only to be brought back down to earth, literally and figuratively. Watching this unfold, you can't help but wonder, what exactly was she thinking? Did she think the guards would roll out the red carpet for her? Newsflash, the King's Guard have one job, and it doesn't include indulging wannabe royalty. Watching grown adults sprawled out on the floor like sassy, tantrum-throwing kids is peak secondhand embarrassment. Seriously, what makes them think this behavior is remotely okay or effective? It's one of the most annoying sights ever. And honestly, if I were the guard, I wouldn't even flinch. Walking right over without a second glance would probably send the clearest message. Your antics won't break me. It's almost impressive how they go from entitled to downright childish in the blink of an eye. What's next? Holding their breath until they get away? The royal guards deserve medals for not cracking under these ridiculous stunts. Let this be a lesson for anyone thinking about pulling something similar. Tantrums don't work on professionals, and all you'll earn is a lifetime supply of cringeworthy memories. Maybe stand up literally and figuratively and show some respect. This lady's audacity hit a new high, and the guard wasn't having any of it. With a sharp, commanding shout of "Do not touch the King's lifeguard," he put her in her place instantly.
Do not touch the King's lifeguard!
The sheer authority in his voice could probably shake anyone to their core, and you could see the realization dawning on her face. She had seriously messed up.
Do not touch the King's lifeguard!
You can't help but imagine her holding back tears right then and there, saving the full breakdown for later. That kind of public embarrassment is bound to sting for a while. Let's be real, the guards are there to do their job, not to babysit tourists who can't follow basic rules. What we're witnessing here is pure foolishness and downright bad manners. Seriously, how do people think it's okay to act this way? That lady completely crossed the line, and honestly, she deserved more than just a stern warning. A mandatory 24-hour jail stay would have been the perfect reality check. Her behavior is the kind that leaves you shaking your head. It's one thing to not know the rules, but blatantly ignoring them? That's a whole new level of entitlement. The royal guards have enough on their plates without dealing with unnecessary drama like this. This is a prime example of how not to behave in public, especially in such a formal setting. Let's hope she learned her lesson, because disrespect like this is never a good look. Treating the guards like they're parts of some theme park attraction is bad enough, but taking it a step further by actually messing with them, that's crossing the line into straight-up disrespect. These guards are trained professionals doing an important job, not props for someone's social media content or amusement. It's honestly frustrating to see how some people can't grasp such a simple concept. The Kingsguard are not there to entertain you. Their role demands discipline and composure, and testing their patience is as pointless as it is rude. Moments like this make you wonder if people even think before they act. A little respect goes a long way, and it's clear that crossing these boundaries isn't just annoying, it's completely uncalled for. Thanks for watching When Royal Guards Break Character and Fight Back. These guards may be trained to stay calm, but they'll never compromise their role when duty calls. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating moments from around the world. See you in the next one.